Everything that happens in the dark will come to light.
But it brings into question that tow truck driver's testimony. Whose vehicle did he see the next day?
What made her take that right and go into the water? What made her do that if she was driving?
Do I feel that something sinister happened? Yes, I do.
In this video, I show you an overlay I put over a video that a fire cam captured on August 6th of a car entering Prosser Lake. My deepest condolences to Kiley's family and friends. This is devastating and hard to watch. This fire cam is now shut off on Alder Hill. But before this cam was shut off, you could search Alder Hill and pick out any time from the past and watch the footage. It's in military time, and at 12:30, a minute-by-minute frame shows a light heading towards the direction of the water where Kiely Rodni's car was eventually found. I took a still shot from the day before and overlaid it on the footage. By turning the opacity down, it helped me line both images perfectly. This provides a better perspective of the location of where the lights were and how it correlated to where Kiley was found. I zoomed in 200% and you can see even closer in more detail. The lights of a car enter the lake, leaving the land, and can clearly be seen floating in the water. It's haunting and devastating to watch. This is the point that we can see in the footage, which is where her car was found. Here's a different view of the lake, and here's an even farther away view. FBI had confirmed that at 12:33, Kiley's phone last pinged. However, at 12:36, Sammy says Kiley had called her to ask if she needed a ride. If this is indeed Kiely Rodni's car, this doesn't really make sense.
She was meant to be my ride home, but I knew she was too intoxicated to get me home. So I said, hey, I found another ride home. Like, I hope you stay safe. Like, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, I love you. Like, have fun and stuff.
At 12:36, when she spoke with Kiley, she said she had heard voices in the background suggesting Kiley was still at the party. At about 12:40, there was blockage at the Y intersection preventing anyone from leaving the party, also suggesting that Kiley took a right before this blockage. The question is, why did she take a right instead of taking a left to go home? At 12:50, the fire cam shows the headlights of a car that appear as if it enters the water. However, many believe that this is not Kiley's car due to the location to the point. Something interesting to note is what appears to be a road with a curve. I tried to get a better view on Google Earth, but it was a bit hard to get the right angle. But is it possible that from far away at night, the headlights appear as if they are entering the water, when really they are going just around?
Since it is so far away, you can't see people and you can't see other vehicles without their lights on, for example. We see there is something else, not at all sure what it is, something else that happens at 12:51 a.m. on the same night near the water. And some say that that is in fact her car going in, not the 12:33 a.m. moment. We just don't know 100%.
This video shows in real time, minute by minute, frame by frame, Kiely Rodni's car leaving the sanctuary parking lot and eventually turning right and heading into the water. It almost seems as if her car stops, which would only be for several seconds. It also appears that her car didn't go straight into the water, but took a bit of a curve. This photo shows that. At one point, the headlights of this car are floating in the water and are no longer on land. The headlights disappear exactly at 12:34 and 40 seconds. At this time, we can still see lights coming from the sanctuary. It's at about 12:36 when there seems to be a mass exodus. As the video goes on, it seems to be that there are more lights, as if people are getting ready to leave, turning their cars on, and getting ready to head out.
So, I reviewed all the information. I've looked at all the videos. You and I have had a few conversations about this. There's a few things that, for me, I still have a lot of questions. This realization of her going into the water at 12:34, which I am now convinced is the time that she went in the water, not the 12:51. But I still had a lot of questions as to why she left the pack. There was a pack of cars that were exiting with her vehicle at 12:30. She takes this right while the rest of the cars take the left. And my question is, we know that she can't possibly be the last car in that thing, but what made her take that right and go into the water? What made her do that if she was driving? Because what I'm seeing here is usually people follow the pack. What made her not follow the pack? Who was driving that car? I still don't believe and still not convinced it was Kiely Rodni. But again, we're watching a car make a significant turn away from the rest of the vehicles, and that is where my question lies.
Comment under this video what you think happened and why you think Kiely turned right instead of left. Do you believe that her car went in at the 12:33 timestamp or at 12:50?
I was shocked to see the fire cam footage, and it obviously brought more questions than there are answers. One of the first questions that came to my mind is, if this is Kiely's vehicle, which it obviously looks like her vehicle, everything lines up with all the information that we have as far as timestamps and phone being turned off. But it brings into question that tow truck driver's testimony. Whose vehicle did he see the next day? Or did he even see a vehicle at all? There's some questions surrounding that. And my theory of what happened totally hinged on whether or not that tow truck driver's testimony was legitimate. And I used to think it was accident. I heard the Adventures with Purpose video. I saw that from the perspective of the tow truck driver, and I switched from accident to foul play. But with the release of this new footage, I can't help but to think that this is most likely an accident, possibly then foul play used to cover up whatever accident took place. Only time will tell, but it was definitely unfortunate, and I cannot believe law enforcement didn't have access or didn't utilize this footage previously, because if they had, they would have found that vehicle.
It's important to look at everything we can, and to do so with an open mind, but a reasonable mind, while being responsible and ethical. Do I feel that something sinister happened? Yes, I do. I can't shake that still. I see this vehicle pause. If you watch it in real time, not double time, showing it as closely as possible to how it actually happened without changing the speed of it makes a difference. I think this newly found video archive answers some questions, and it also asks a lot of new ones. I just hope that law enforcement gets this right for Kiely's sake and for her honor. Questions remain surrounding this archive footage.
For the rest of the video, I'm showing you two portions, one from 12:30 until 12:36 in real time, showing what is believed to be Kiely Rodni's car entering the lake. After this, I show the footage in real time from 12:50 of what people believe could possibly be another car that enters the water. However, it seems that perhaps the car at 12:50 could be going on the road that curves around that bend. But before we continue, sign up to my membership, where you can be the first to hear about new information and see the cases that we're working on. Thanks for subscribing, and until next time.